The New York Mets play the Miami Marlins. American League batting champion Luis Arraez off to quite the. Tyler McGill's first pitch of the day is a fastball in for a strike, and we're under. Well, we saw that in the series in Miami. A guy who first. And Escobar makes the play for the first. Lefties gave him trouble in his first start.
And the
Soler.
Soler's only start.
1-2 to Soler, and the chance for Escobar this time on the short hop. 2 out.
A fine glove at third.
Behind on Cooper, 2-0. And he threw a fastball by him, 2-1. And gonna fall for the game's first hit. Ball to Duncan into right center for a 2-out. The numbers on the Marlins, and he swings, and that retires the side. A hit on the Mets starting lineup.
Back starts against the same team.
Brandon Nimmo up at 92 miles an hour, and Nimmo fouls off the fastball. Once ball, Cabrera threw it even less. He threw his fastball 37, curtailed by elbow problems, and he just missed inside. And
Segura, very little play. Jazz Chisholm,
very impressive, Keith. Very
methodically.
Very Dodgers in the first inning. See ya. And that's the first.
A pitch where it was fouled off.
And hitter. And the fastball strike from Cabrera. There goes Nimmo. Fortes goes into center field, and Nimmo continue on to third.
Slide feet first too, Gary. You have a better view of where the
pitch of the at bat to Lindor. And he see ya. 2 out.
Gary, remember Cabrera in Miami.
And he spins the first one in for a strike.
Turns, of course.
Clock violation. And that's it. Getting out a full count. In that last game, handled by Segura, and the throw across the diamond. Garcia leads off against first. McNeil with the angle comes across to CHR to enter. Good luck. Wasn't always guaranteed you were going to be here this year.
I know.
As edgy as anybody. Jane Segura.
Look at that. Next to Willie May.
All right. Neal. And he takes care of that one. Brian Kelly and Casey. It was nice to see them back in the ballpark. I mean, there's ball 4, and Sanchez. They're wearing Rheingold jackets,
right.
Which to me is catcher who took McGill deep in the game and ever dressed. And one hugging the line, and just we need to get a Taylor.
No, I'm appropriately.
Well, it depends which day. 2-2 for McGill, and the slider on the outside corner got him. Smart thing to do. Gets windy out there. That's ball 4. And so McNeil here, the Mets had 17. It should be. There's a strike. 15 stretch. And there's ball 4. So Cabrera again.
19 early August. And gosh, give me a uniform.
And Vogelbach fouls off the curveball. And Vogelbach goes after the changeup, 4 miles an hour.
And when you
much for left-hand batters, and McNeil took a run. Anyway, the short and right field, and a foul tip held by Forte.
2 good ones, down and in
so far. And he gets the first pitch slider and fouls it off. And Ito and Tommy will make the throw to first, and that retires the side. And he's on the IL. Another chance for Escobar and another short hop.
Kind of hop. And he got the in between, but he's
last week. He's down off the base of the.
Up, fastball, not in it.
It was a sneaky little glance.
He could probably pushed him back on that.
Of surgery. To his left, gets over there and throws out Cooper all of last year. And a fastball call, strike 1 and 1. That's the way to go. And another walk to Fordo. J.D. Davis.
So that a walk to Nimmo.
To Marte. And that's up high, ball 4. So for the second straight.
Show great restraint and patience.
Not all of them. I mean, there are times when hitters feel. And that's ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
Major leagues is that you have.
And Alonso fouls one away. Another changeup, and it's 1-1 to Alonso. And Pete rifles one foul. Head on the count, 1-2. And spins one in for strike 3.
Freeze because it starts out bad.
And a back foot curveball when he's second, and now 3 straight. And McNeil goes after the changeup and misses, and it's. And Jeff takes the curveball for the last 10 Met hitters. And Mark chases its slider, and it's 2-1. 3-1. And he grounds it foul.
He tripped again.
And Canna takes ball 4 for Edward Cabrera. There's only so. What just happened? Oscar Brazoban on to pitch today. Cooper lets it go, and now the pitcher doesn't cover.
What is Cooper doing?
And now Escobar fouls one away. And Escobar to rise. Cooper stays in the right. Plum leads off the 4th inning for Miami. And takes the fastball on the inside on base. And he squares to bunt again. Stroked. Strike 3 call. I mean, the bottom of the scoreboard, the hitter was the catcher because of the anchor looking up. Escobar throws out.
You know, the right field scoreboard.
The other question about the scoreboard is
on opening day, just getting my bearing.
Day or whatever sounds he happens to make. That was a shot, and McGill.
Oh, above the ankle.
Seems to do damage against the Mets. So you always have to be careful about pitchers who have you out. And Sanchez swings through the fastball. Big cut, lost his 3-2 to Sanchez. And he bar playing the wind, makes the grab. Then 2013. So
Fastball in, and he turned on it.
Certainly saw lots of Brazoban last week. Marte on deck. And another walk to Nemo. Don't ask. Walks already today. That's line Chisholm, and he dives to make the catch.
Very deep center field.
Outfield before this year. And, you know, the door is flied out and walked, and he pulls one down to first, just foul. And a good changeup by Brazoban to strike.
It's a strange pitch. I think that was just a bat.
Pulled out. And it gets on by. Be out, but ball was up the line, and McNeil takes a slide. And now they're stranded 8 as McNeil agrees.
Well, they come in.
Probably wouldn't see that on an out-of-town scoreboard. There's ball 4. 1-1 for McGill. And he threw that fastball by Birdie, and it's 1-2. Compensate for that angle. Ground McNeil with the flip. Lindor with the turn. And
it's hard to double off Birdie. Nice pick.
For ball 1. Fastball striking. As a fielder or a pitcher?
As a hitter.
Up at the.
And Lindor hurries in and throws out a rise to the 5th. Marcano leads off and nothing in 1. Highest total from last year. 3 hits. And the breaking ball gets Canna. Hit that drove in the first run. Birdie. And Birdie takes charge of it. Second. And Birdie on the backhand. And is throwing a hops. McGill, who's spun 5 scoreless innings already. And a fastball off his ankle off the bat of Segura in the 4th. And he's hung it very similar to the one he's coming for the injured Justin Verlander. Right to the warning track to make.
Much more heavily on no curves and using that change a lot more as well. So I don't know if that's a feel thing.
Reliant on his fastball more early, but then he gave up the home run to Ford. 0-2 to Cooper. And this is Nimmo. 2 fly balls. Player. They replay the home run he gave up. And now The clock runs out.
That's right.
Swing and a miss. First curveball to face Matt Barnes. And Nito fouls away the first.
Seems like that against the Mets.
And he makes the toss. Interesting. If the game lasts long enough, he could pull Mike.
And you know what's good about that, Gary?
Nimmo smacks one foul. Strike 3 called, and so Nimmo's out for the.
Just don't want to be
Something more interesting too. Mark toward the wall. It's out of here. He knew.
6 home runs were.
And that just now Pete Alonso. There goes Lindor to center field, and Lindor. Lots of
Times have just sailed on Fortes.
Ball wait here. It's just amazing to me that, but it's a full.
Drove in a run with a base hit his last time up, and takes a fastball at the corner. 2 coming. Fortes coming back, and he gets there to make the catch. Facing Avi Garcia, and he swings and misses at a slider
Instead of the fastball. As good as I thought it was.
Garcia over to call him off, and McNeil makes the catch off McGill's ankle for a base hit his last time up. Tyler. High. That's a great system. Strike 3 called. Segura called.
Long swing.
Vino to Sanchez. And he got him looking. Second Scott on to pitch for the Marlins in the home 7th. Jeff McNeil has struck out. Drew one of the Mets 9 walks. Oh, he just got the pitch away in time, but he missed anyway for ball. Things that you do. Got to be a process as Canna gets hit by a pitch. It's
100%. Oh, it hit him in the inside of the. 4.
And there's ball 4. That is it.
Looked in the Jetsons.
And Escobar to birdie, gets the out at second, a rise to first
As well.
And he sung his Sanchez. Canna can throw coming in, and he's out. Dennis Santana on to pitch the 8th inning for New York. Santana's look. And a strikeout for Santana.
Cheddar.
And he lines Canna to pick it off. 2 out. Jerry, nice bow tie, by the way. Call strike to Louis to Arise. And he walked him. Jeremy Hefner out to talk. There was 0 for 3. Hit one of the warning track in center field his last time. And Santana's 3-2 from Santana. And he laid off the slider ball. 8th inning. And Cooper yanks one foul. 8th pitch coming to Cooper. And back at the wall. It's out of here. It's now 6-3 New York. All for Dennis Santana.
Down the middle, around mid-thigh.
Just against any team.
Let's see Rayleigh's number.
Well, you think?
I think that Lindor
Ups on a ground out. 104 miles. 2 from Rayleigh. Hits backhand. Makes the long throw right on target. Garrett Cooper's 3-run homer in the top. And he walks Nimmo on 4 pitches. Going up tonight on Honda Sports. Time up. Last year in the home opener against the. Strike 3 call. Lindor. He would walk twice and stolen. And he drives back, takes a look, and it's out of here. And back near the wall, and it's number 4 for Pete, and it's 9. Hammock started back, now ambling in, and he makes the 2 walks and a hit by pitch. 9-3 lead. Canna goes down swinging, inning over. Tim LaCastro comes into play his Citi Field debut. That's the hit of the day. And the wind blowing. Last up in the dugout with his brace and his crutches. Sanchez strikes, but maybe Alvarez catches tomorrow. And Lindor with the flip. McNeil with the turn in time.
Nimmo walked 4 times.
More coming up from Flushing in just a moment.